Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Kevin. Are you there, Kevin?
Pretty hot, right? Oh, cool.
Are you there, Kevin?
Oh,
Hey.
hi.
There it is. So we didn't get a chance to meet yet today. Can we meet right after this? Does that
Sure.
work for you? So as soon as we're done with this meeting, you and I can just go to the other link and meet there. It'll be perfect. Hi, Mary Kate.
Hey,
How's it going today?
good. I was trying to record for the Canon, and they've been working on my apartment building for. Oh, hi, Elsie.
Who's that?
Look, look. But they've been working on my apartment building for like a couple of weeks, and so it's like every time I would try to record, I'd hear this loud. I don't even know if you can hear it. It just keeps going off.
I can't hear it in the background, but
It's obnoxious.
yeah, that's annoying. It's really hard to find a good space to record sometimes.
Yeah, I had to put earplugs in for a little bit, but
She's trying to slam my keyboard. She'll probably kick me off the meeting in a second. Who are those people? Who are those guys? Yeah.
Seth, have you seen those results of the study that they did for musicians, like singers and instrumentalists and stuff?
No. What study are you talking about?
They did a study that they just released results about, like last week or something, where they were testing the spread of COVID and like air particles when you're singing and playing instruments. I haven't had a chance to read through it, but
I heard them say early on that, in their opinion, singing was one of the more risky activities, and that it would spread it a lot quicker. But I didn't see the results of the study.
yeah, I haven't had a chance to read through it yet, just because camp and everything. But
Yeah, that would be interesting. Get down. All right, we are getting everybody in here. Now, I just checked my email. Was there an agenda that went around for this one?
the schedule just says recording and mixing for final projects.
Okay.
So I think we're going to talk about getting stuff submitted again.
Yep.
And then we were going to take our group picture at some point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody heard from Randall lately? I assumed he was going to drop in here.
He might be running a little late with his lesson since he tends to go overtime.
No, not Randall. No problem. Okay, so I think we should probably go ahead and get started here. So as you guys know, we need you to submit music for us by 7 p.m. this evening. And that would be sheet music that we're talking about. Specifically sheet music that's prepared as we discussed in yesterday's salon. And it could be that some people would want to also submit some sort of click track. So can I see a show of hands? How many people are submitting some kind of audio file in addition to an actual score, a PDF? How many have an audio file that goes with that? Okay. Several of you, and that's fine. I think there are times when an audio file would make it much, much easier to record. And then there could be times when it doesn't matter quite so much. But I guess it's up to the composer to decide what it's going to take to pull off your music. How many people have had a chance to look at the link at which we submit stuff? Maybe we should talk again about where to find that. So that was sent out. Let's see, I'm looking in my emails right now. I believe that was emailed. Is that right, Mary Kate and Sarah? I'm looking for the actual email. Some of you guys help me here. You probably have it right up in front of you.
Do you have to turn it in to a different place if you've already turned it in?
I guess it depends on where you turned it in. I think because I think the link at which you should turn it in, I think it was given to you before. I'm just trying to remember what we said. I think Randall was talking about it yesterday.
Hey Seth.
Yes.
I tried putting some sheet music and audio files in one of the folders, but it said I didn't have permission to put things in the folders.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the problem is, but I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't.
So this was on Google Drive that you tried to do that?
Yeah.
So it seems like, was Randall talking about emailing submissions to Composers Online Institute at gmail.com? Was that, or
you can do that, but possibly what happened is Landon and other people may have come through with a different email address that they want things sent to as opposed to the one we initially had, and then they aren't shared in the Google Drive. So I could open that Google Drive right now, and if Landon will type his email into the chat, I will share it with you. Okay, Landon?
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Do you want my Gmail?
Sure. And then
Okay.
you just have to make sure that that's where you're signing in from.
Okay.
But you shouldn't have to have a Gmail address for this to work.
Could I maybe do that as well? Add different
Any Anybody who wants to do that, put your emails in the chat and I will make sure that they get there. And I was recommending that everyone do this at their lessons so that they can make sure before they go and try to load stuff up that they're able to do that. Because we don't want it all of a sudden at 7 o'clock to have 20 emails. Well, I guess there's only 19 of you. 19 emails saying, I can't get in.
So do you guys remember how to label your PDF parts when you submit them? Somebody tell us.
With the name of the song, the composer, and the piece part.
And actually, yeah, that's pretty close. But actually, all we really need is the last name of the composer and the name of the instrument that's playing the part. So because nobody has more than one piece they're submitting. So your last name and the name of the instrument, and you want to submit that in PDF form. We don't want to submit notation files or some other kind of file.
Okay.
And then if you're submitting a click track or some sort of audio file, you could just submit it as an MP3 or something like that. I assume MP3 is the way to go on that, Eric?
Oh, yeah.
And that'll be the easiest.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, on the Google Forms fill out for the whole TRACKdrop thing, they talk about what type of video thing do you want when we do the TRACKdrop for your piece? So are you guys going to show the sheet music? Because I chose show the sheet music, or do I need to record myself playing the sheet music, or MuseScore going through the sheet music?
Okay, so you're talking about when you actually submit the finished product at the end on Sunday, is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, okay. So we have the TRACKdrop Google form. And the question is, let's see, while our project is playing, which of these options would you like to display? A slideshow, a video clip, the playback of your score, the playback of your DAW? Is that what you're talking about, Kevin?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I chose playback of your score. So am I supposed to do anything for that?
Let's see. Well, if you want playback of the score, then technically you're submitting a notation file. Mary Kate, how did we plan to work that out?
I don't know if we've really talked about it, but thinking about it, I think if you take a screen recording on your laptop of MuseScore playing through it, and then send it to us, I could put that in the Google Slides.
Yeah, the way you can do that I've had students do it, you know that you can share screens in Zoom. So you just open your own personal meeting, you pull up your score, you share screen, share sound, press record. When it's done, you press record. You will get an MP4 of the piece playing at the right tempo according to what you put into your MuseScore, Finale, or Sibelius, or whatever. And then that can be linked up with the sound.
Right.
Okay.
And
because we'll have better sound than we did when we did this before.
There are other ways of getting screen capture as well. So I guess what Tim is asking, that would go for either option, either playback of your score or the playback of your DAW. You just have to basically submit a video. We don't even care about the sound of it. You just have to submit a video of your DAW or your notation program scrolling. And you can do that. When I do that, I usually use my QuickTime player to get screen capture. But however you do it is perfectly fine. It's a pretty small little video, and that can be playing while we hear the audio of your piece.
Seth, should we make a folder in the Google Drive for them to submit those? Or just have them email it to me?
There is on the survey,
for the recording of their project, there is a place to attach, in the response to the survey, a place to attach it, and that appears in the Google Drive.
Right. So it'll be there when you add the file.
Right, for the visual. Yep.
Right.
For the slideshow, was it more than one slide or just the slide you choose for the PowerPoint that was sent out?
You need to explain that a little bit more, AJ.
Okay, it's one of the options for while our project is playing, which of these would you like to display? One is a slideshow.
Yes.
That's the same thing as the slideshow with everybody's slides that was sent out.
With everybody's slides sent out. I'm not sure what that means.
Is it like the title slide, or is it a separate slideshow, I think?
Oh, you could put a pictures of your dog and a raccoon as well, and that would be the slides. If you're talking about your score, you could just send the title page of your score, but if you're going to do that, you might as well send the playback of your score, and then we can use that with the DAW of your score. Does that make sense to you when I say that?
Mandy, do you mean like
Yeah.
do you mean like a separate slideshow? Like if you had like text or like pictures or something that you wanted to play while your piece is playing?
I just want a sheet like with a background and text on it that will be projected while my thing is played.
Because of the poetry. Oh, because of the poetry. Yeah, just send the lyrics that would normally be sung during this piece. You can send that as a slide. Yeah.
Yeah. And you could just add that as a slide in the Google slide presentation in the after yours.
And going along with that, can you just have like a picture kind of like with like a background, and like maybe like for the background of the presentation of your score? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Randall.
Yep.
Some of us were wondering, I think this was said yesterday and our brains are a little bit foggy right now for reasons I don't even know, but
that's how foggy it is.
We were trying to remember, was there a Google form that was sent out like the track drop for the score drop tonight, or is that in an email that's sent and it all gets dumped onto Google that way?
That's correct. The second option, send your scores and parts through the email.
Okay, and what's that email address? And I'll type it into the chat here.
composersonlineinstitute@gmail.com.
So just the sheet music.
Yep. Yep. That makes sense?
Yep.
Seth? Okay.
We send an email and include your PDFs as an attachment, and then for those that have the click track or whatever to play along with, you'll drop that MP3 file in there as an attachment as well.
That's right.
So we're doing that instead of the Google Drive?
Yeah, so when you send it to that email, that will dump it into a Google file, right?
Yep.
But you don't have to log on to Google Drive to drop it directly. You just send an email.
That's correct.
It'll end
That's correct. That's correct.
So if I've already uploaded it to Google Drive, do I send it again to the email?
You can. If you've already done it to the Google Drive, you have saved me some time. Does that make sense, Andy? AJ, sorry.
So just leave everything as I uploaded it?
Yes, please.
Okay, perfect.
For you, you've done everything perfectly.
It's because I play viola.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Here we go.
Okay, so I'm curious.
Viola gang.
I'm curious while we still have everybody here. How many people are frantically scurrying right now so that you can be done in time to send something tonight at 7? And remember,
before 7.
Before 7. Remember that it's 7 Central Time. You don't get to choose your time zone.
Nope. It's not Hawaii time. It's Central
How many
time.
people are
Central
in a mad rush
Australian time.
Becca, are you one of the people in a mad rush?
Yeah, I'm working and listening.
Yeah, I was figuring so.
I have 2 computers right here.
That's all right. Who else?
Josiah, how are you doing?
I already sent mine in.
Other Josiah. Josiah P.
Oh.
I don't know if he's here right now.
He may be working on his score right now.
I think that's a sign that he is, in fact, in a mad rush.
That's correct.
Anybody else? So if at 7:01 Central Time, if you have not submitted your file yet, Randall and I will be in a vehicle heading your direction with. Okay.
Can I drive?
Yes. So
Okay.
I hope Becca gets hers done because I don't want to have to drive all the way to Colorado.
I'm willing to. I am willing to. Is it cool there or is it hot?
We have afternoon storms every day, so it's not that hot right now.
Perfect. We'll be there about midnight.
Okay, so help us with that. Of course, you know that it's up to you to meet these deadlines, and if you're behind meeting the deadline, you are increasing the percentage that the people that have to mess with your stuff after you submit it, that they're going to have less time to do so, and it will only end up hurting your piece.
Yep.
So, so get the stuff done, and that'll leave everybody the best opportunity to do the best job they can on your music. Any questions or anything, Randall, Sarah, Mary Kate, or Eric, that I failed to mention?
I'm sorry I wasn't here at the beginning. You did suggest that we need to know the BPM for each score.
Yes, we talked about that yesterday, but we should reiterate today. All scores need beats per minute at the beginning and stylistic markings as necessary. Everybody needs things like multi-measure rests and measure numbers. And of course, all the dynamics and articulations.
Oh, go ahead.
From an audio perspective, Becca and I were just working on this. We created, because Becca's piece has tempo changes, even if you include the correct BPM at the beginning, it won't be right throughout the piece. It's important to have that information so you know where it's going to start out, but it's important to create your own metronome track by creating quarter notes or eighth notes or whatever it is. If it's in 6/8 or however you want the beat to appear, create a separate instrument and create your own metronome track and create that as a separate file. It worked really well.
Yep.
So do that. It's extremely important.
It is, and I'm speaking as a cellist who's going to be playing Becca's piece. So yes, extremely important.
Yeah, just remember that Randall and Louisa and all these people, Mariah, they're going to play this music, and Sarah, and they're going to send back to you what they do. And if you contact them again and say, hey, you didn't play it right in this section, or you didn't get the right tempo, can you do it again? The answer is probably going to be no. No, but thank you for asking. That's going to be the answer. So just make sure you give them the adequate directions that they need so that they can capture the effect that you're going for.
Right.
Okay, are we forgetting anything? Anybody want to add anything?
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you notes by 9 p.m. tonight.
And 8 o'clock is still happening. Seth is the host with the most.
Yep, I will be in the lounge tonight. I will
So
provide
the people will be bringing all their woes to you at 8 o'clock. I didn't make the deadline. What am I supposed to do?
I'll be providing popcorn and ice cream in the lounge tonight.
All right, good. Are we doing a photograph?
Yeah, is everyone here?
I do not think so.
Not quite everyone.
Okay. Should I just use it's all about Seth picture?
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Does everyone know that song?
No.
What?
No. I don't know that part.
Well, I know from the Vine where it's like, look at this graph.
It's like
In
this.
memory of looking out the back door, I found the photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's time to say it, time to stay it.
Hilarious. You are awesome, dude.
You're also muted.
Thank
The host took their presidential powers.
I just muted
Exactly.
Eric. I'm being
Um,
the host.
I think the salad dressing ranch style. Okay, good. We have 18 out of we have 18 of us here. That means we are 6 short. Because we're all together. It's 24, 25 of us, and we have 18 here, so we're 7 short of a full deck of cards.
Are you talking about the cello?
I am not. There's Mary Kate, Sarah, Eric, Randall, and Seth, or Randall Davidson in Composers Online Forum Institute. But there should be 25 of us here, and we only have 18. So that means we're missing 7. So what do you want to do, Mary Kate, with the photograph?
I'll just use the "It's All About Seth" picture.
That's fine. That's great. Thank you, Ranch Style.
Everyone is Randall and Seth.
Hey, did you catch my canon?
Did you put it in there?
Oh, I certainly did.
Oh my gosh, let me see.
9
All right.
tracks, my friend. 9.
Did you put it in the Canon 2020 Put Yourself Singing here?
Yeah. Oh no, I did not.
Oh, is it just okay? I'll find it.
It says band. There's something on the band. I did a recording so many parts that it made me a band.
Oh, Randall's remix of the Canon.
Yep.
You might need to bounce your remix as an MP3.
Yes, I know. That's why I was fishing. Wanted to see if I was going to get a reaction from you. I have not done that yet. It's a massive size right now, so I will do it.
Yeah, please do MP3. We have
Okay.
we have Kevin Chen's
Orchestration.
Yep. We got Josiah Sneath. We got Mari. Thank you. We got Becca. Please don't listen to her specifically. We have Kevin piano. We have Tim.
Tim was the one that was in there, and I followed his lead.
Yes.
He was great.
Yes. His was very easy to follow.
Thanks, I guess.
Thank you. Landon, we're waiting for your track. I can barely wait to hear you sing that canon.
I know, I haven't gotten it in yet. I've been working on my piece a bunch, but I'll record myself soon.
Again, we at the morning check-in, we talked about it being an opportunity to practice uploading tracks.
Yeah, I'm gonna record myself today.
Good. And Xander, I'm looking for Xander too.
Yeah, when was the deadline for recording it and sending it in?
No deadline, but I mean, the deadline is today, but just do it today.
Okay.
No one's going to get punished by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, I mean the deadline to get it in before it won't be able to get into the final mix.
Oh, that's up to Eric.
That is up to me. And that will depend on what side of the bed I woke up tomorrow. So let that be your, I don't know. I'm too tired.
Yeah.
Warning.
Yeah.
Warning. That's the word.
All right. Randall Davidson, would you adjourn us when you're ready?
You are hereby adjourned.
Thank you.
See you guys later. Thanks for your work. I'll
Tim?
see you at the lounge tonight.
Tim, if you want to talk about your cello part, I am ready to.
Randall, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Yes, AJ, stay. I think we should quit the recording, I think. Yes? Who's
In person.
Seth? Would you please turn off the
Can you?
recording? 14